Hey guys, what is going on? My name is the Frenzy Gamer, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. As we're gonna pick up where we left off in the game, as we're actually gonna start making a poem, which was pretty much the first assignment we're gonna do, as we've now entered the club of, literature. So, the one I really want to impress, I've been thinking about this for a while, especially like during the time when I was working, because I was trying to record it earlier, but with work, couldn't do it. But I really wanted to impress Sayori, since she's the best friend of mine. So, alright, let's just get started. Okay, so we have, let's see, I have no idea what I'm making, so let's do tears. Okay, tears. The second word, I'm gonna say smile. Tears, smile of kawaii. Alright, let's see. After image, I guess. Oh, that's for Yuri. Okay. Of childhood. Let's do fifth word. We're gonna do sunset. I think we're gonna do sunset. Let's see, sunset, sadness, massacre, pure, silly. Yeah, the sunset. Let's do vibrant. Yeah, let's do vibrant. Okay, that's Yuri again. With bliss. Oh, there you go. That's another for Sayori. Passion. Of passion. Let's see. Melody, fantasy, vanilla, swimsuit, scars, forgiveness, the rain cloud of imagination, secretive, and entropy. This poem's not gonna make sense, honestly, if you ask me. I wonder if this game is too loud anyways. I don't think so, but we'll find out. Let's do imagination, I guess. Let's see. Dance. Shame, cheeks. Special insight. Disarray. Excitement, I guess. I keep getting Sayori, so I think I'm doing something wrong here. So let's see. Unrequited, music, portrait, game, sphere, bubbles, treasure, meager, ambient. I can't pronounce that. Or kitty. Well, I did pick dance, so I guess I'll put music in. Universe, spinning, fireflies, wonderful, philosophy, adventure, climax, judgment, and bunny. Fireflies. Promise, raindrops, time, heart. Let's do promise. I keep getting Sayori, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm surprised I haven't picked any for Natsuki though. Despise, charm, cry, happiness. I think I picked happy before, so I'm gonna do cry. Question, socks, uncanny, vacation, disaster, kiss, anime. I know Natsuki may like the anime one. I think so. I guess we'll go kiss. Oh, there you go. There goes Natsuki right there. Finally got one for Natsuki. Calm, empty, extreme, vilely, disown, frightening, vicious, waterfall, twirl. I guess I'll pick sparkle. I don't know. Jump, feather, alone, heartbeat, papa, yeah, blah blah blah. Fireworks. Fun, misery, awesome, peaceful, jumpy, love, strawberry, analysis. Let's do love. Love. And then we're gonna do boop. Boop. It's infallible. Oh, there you go. That's another one for Yuri. Alright. Hey again, Lorenzo. Glad to see you didn't run away on this. Nah, don't worry. Wasn't planning to. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lorenzo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, not like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. They start with the M. I'll give her some slack for that. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. And I never found a voice for Natsuki. It's just hard. I can't do high pitch at all. Don't worry, guys. Lorenzo always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. I love perfect symmetry. You see this? This is perfect symmetry. You see this? This is not perfect symmetry. Everything must be symmetrical. Like so. Like so. Symmetrical. Symmetrical. Right there. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Lorenzo can become good friends too. I don't mean it like that. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Wait, Sayori. For me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so thank you. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal about it, if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. It's called a short story. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, I thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Well, that's what literature's for. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now if I wanted to, and if I could. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will ever come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get the people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In case, do you think food will do the trick? It always does the trick. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki will love to do that. You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end of Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding my motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what I could be like to see the world through her eyes. Like a beautiful rainbow, I guess? Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Hey, but I love anime. Have you seen Fairy Tail? This is the greatest, actually it's not the greatest anime, but it's still pretty good anime. In my opinion, my favorite seasons have been the second season, along with a mixture of, I think, the 6th season, and then the 7th season. I like both of those seasons. They're really good. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Damn, she thinks I'm a dork now. Fuck. It's true though. Yeah, I know. I know. Ugh. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, I wasn't. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's... Oh, let me think about it. When was the last time? So, let me think about it. So, it was... one time in 7 o'clock in the morning, when I was probably still a girl. So, I subtract that by 7, I'll have to say when I was 9. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking all out everywhere. I run my fingertips down to the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. Isn't it straight either? And there's a toothpaste stain on the collar right there. I try to wipe it off with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. They just don't tell it to you. Nobody's gonna tell about you because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you're a meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God. Ugh. Jesus Christ. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. I'm just doing the same for you as you do the same for me. Don't think about anything else. Capiche? You'll make me feel weird about this. It's stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? No. I guess? Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why does this sound so wrong? Why is this one so hard to close? That's what she said. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? No, I actually gained some weight because of the cupcakes. It did when I bought it. And how long was this? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you even smiling about? It doesn't mean my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. I can feel the breeze. Sayori puts her arms and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? I was just being sarcastic. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping him unbuttoned. Stop saying all of these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Take a hint. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Okay, guys, I'm back. Honestly, the hardest thing about doing stuff like this is that the fact I get dehydrated so easily and I mumble a lot, which I need to fucking stop, but I can't. But without further ado, let's keep going. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Lorenza, I can't wait to read yours. You're gonna be last. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really once did this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. And I can see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself, because you know, I'm at least a little bit organized. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to everyone except Sayori, because my poem was to be more for Sayori. So I might choose Monika first, because she was the one who wanted to see it. I should probably start with Monika. Yesterday she did seem eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort to just be in the club. Hi Lorenzo. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha! Don't worry, Lorenzo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. What is that supposed to mean? Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you are really care for each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha, I could be. Or I could not. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected, honestly. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this though. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little different, biased, in a way, toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Aha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have a different sounds of confidence. That doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright. We're gonna mute this here. Bring in emotional piano music. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkle, products, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out of the sun, but it's too late. What? Retinas. I can't read that. Sorry. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle produce. 3 of the poem reading action. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out of the sun, but it's too late. Have a pause moment. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Some snaps for that. Perfect. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about for the feedback on poems. I myself am also pretty bad in finding deeper messages in poems. I don't know why, it's just me. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one, though? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany. Yeah, I think that's the word. Epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, eh? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. That is true. Because that's an issue I have of trying to become a perfectionist when it comes to all my writings. And while they do come out good, according to lots of people, I still think they might be better. But it takes me so long to even try and make something that good to others, when I could have made it something better if I was just to go with the flow and then try to make it better later. But, you know, that's kind of how everyone is in a way. Everyone has a different type of style to it. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright guys, so we're gonna stop here. It did take a little bit longer than what it was suspected for me, but again, I couldn't help it. I had to at least read one poem or so. And as much as I wanted to read all 3, there is just no time for that right now. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm still having lots of fun doing this, even though my voice acting is terrible. I understand. I understand if you want to cringe, but Again, bear with me. At least I'm having fun, right? And again, I really hope you guys love the video. As always, slay that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And as always, stay frenzy. Peace.